Hello. I'm back. Since that was an epic fail, I was not prepared. I'm back for some new moon magic. And we're going to be setting our intentions for this cycle. Wait for some people to jump on. Hi. We're going to be setting our intentions for the new moon tonight, and I tried to do this a second ago, and it was an epic fail, but I'm prepared now, so we're starting over. Okay, so, what we did so far, we can just go back over it, is you want to write down your intentions, and I'm using some pretty paper and stuff. I like to make mine pretty, because I'm just like that. But I'm going to go over my blog I wrote earlier on Facebook. Oh, and by the way, one of my intentions, the first one, is to overcome my fears and start my podcast. And so this is the first episode. So welcome to the Truth That Travels podcast with Honeybee. First episode. And so, yeah, that's the first intention. The second I have is to develop and execute messages to raise the collective consciousness. And since those are pretty tough, intentions or things that I want to manifest, I'm going to do, my third one is really simple, just to throw my son a good birthday party. He's turning 6 and make it exciting and memorable for him. So those are my 3 intentions. So let me open this blog. If y'all want to check the blog out on facebook.com/truththattravels. My name is Melissa Lee on there, Honeybee. But okay, so I'm going to read through it. It says, our first new moon today, Saturday, January 21st, is all about setting your intentions and manifesting those into your world. You can use the energy of the new moon to enhance your superpowers and potency of manifestation. Just like farmers use the moon cycle to determine when to plant, grow, harvest, and reap their crops, you can cultivate your deepest desires using the phases of our moon. It's all about balancing the yin and yang, which the yin is being a certain way, and the yang is doing certain things. So, on the new moon, which is tonight, you want to plant the seed in your growing cycle. So set your intentions, make them very clear, precise, write them down, recite them, clear your space, which I was having some difficulty with my lighter, but I went ahead and lit the sage, so we don't have that issue again. To clear the space. And you want to call on your higher self and your guardian angels, your spirit guides, the Most High God, the Holy Mother, all those things. Because you want to make your intentions known to whoever you consider your creator, the universe, etc. So that's the first step. And you want to meditate on your intentions. You want to breathe that energy in. You want to feel the emotions of them coming to life and manifesting, and how that would, reflect in your life, and the energy it would bring you, and all those things. Okay? And I have different tools that I use. I make crystal healing jewelry, so I'm really into crystals. I have all of my crystals here that I want to use, and we'll go over those now. Let's see what the first one we pull out. Okay, so we have rose quartz. Rose quartz is known as the love stone, as it attracts romance and opens the heart to love. It helps the user feel a strong sense of self-worth. It is also the stone of marriage. No, we don't need that. I'm single. And yeah, so it promotes fertility, which I'm trying to birth a podcast. So, and the self-confidence thing, all that. So, here's my rose quartz. We have moonstone. Here, let me do a different one, because that's on a different page. That's on a different page. That's on a different page. Okay, let me pull some more out. Sodalite. Sodalite is the stone of aesthetics. It stimulates... Let me get bigger. There we go. Stimulates endurance. It is promotes peace and harmony, lucky for writers, and can help public speakers to communicate more clearly. So that's why I chose Sodalite. And then we have amethyst. Amethyst is a stone of spirituality and sobriety. Since this is going to be a spiritual podcast, is believed to quicken spiritual growth and inspire healing powers and intuition. Wear an amethyst to connect with deeper subconscious feeling. So that is a good stone for my intentions. That one's on a different list. Here's Tiger's Eye, which is an excellent healing stone for any type of emotional disorder, as it relieves doubt and gives strength to clarity. So that's why I need this for strength and clarity, because I have fears to overcome, doing this podcast. It's scary to speak out on certain things, and just, my family and things don't understand, but, I'm doing it. So clear quartz, I have next is the Master Healer and amplify energy, basically of any stone that you're using. It's like the mother stone. A universal channeler of love, said to bring good health and balance, good for meditation, divining, and protection. So it's all geared towards my ultimate goal of manifestation. Green aventurine, stone of luck or chance, increases intuition, perception, and foresight, eliminates fear, and promotes a positive attitude. This stone attracts money and helps to heal and stabilize emotions. So, obvious reasons. And then we gotta go to the other page I have here. Okay. And the first one I have is pyrite. It's also known as fool's gold. Pyrite is a powerful protection stone which shields and protects against all forms of negative vibrations and or energy, working on the physical, etheric, and emotional levels. It stimulates the intellect and enhances memory, helping to recall relevant information when needed. That's going to be important in my podcast so that I can remember all the topic and, all my points of interest in what to bring forth. So, aragonite. I love this stone. It's so pretty. This one is said to foster truth, understanding, and an unclouded perception of reality. Believed to be a stone of nurturing, it uplifts your feelings from stressful oppression into freedom and clarity through its ability to enhance tolerance, trust, and insight by providing understanding into the root of problems. So, that one's good. Oh, moonstone. Let's see. I got my moonstone. An ancient as the moon itself, meaning of the moonstone lies within energy. This power can nourish, give passion, and awaken your feminine energies. It can heal and guide you to your inner path. Together with the waxing and waning of the moon, it evokes tranquility that has a sensual, esoteric feel to it. And that's another thing that's good, because my spiritual podcast is going to be more of the esoteric side of religion, or the Bible, or scriptures, really all ancient scriptures, not just the Bible, because they're all one. Let's see, jasper. Okay. Screen went off. Okay, jasper. Very steady and calming. It is almost like having the reassuring presence of a good friend at your side. If you carry jasper with you, it can be very beneficial during times of stress, and also brings confidence. Jasper allows us to face and deal with irrational fears. So, and allows us to access inner peace, happiness, and a sense of completeness. All right. And obsidian is a calming and soothing stone. It teaches you to value mistakes as well as successes. So that's a good thing, because I just made a mistake on the live and tried to access my Facebook stuff on my son's tablet, and it didn't work, and now it just shut down. So all those mistakes you just learn from, you know. Just realize that they happen. Move on. What happened to my app? It just shut down. Okay, here we go. Hematite. Hematite has is a powerful stone which is believed to aid in overall healing, courage, legal matters, alertness, vivacity, wealth, strength, power, business, and agriculture. It calms fears, eliminates anger, and fosters peace. Hematite has been used in magic for over 3,000 years. So that's a good one. And then labradorite. Okay, and the labradorite crystals are all about tapping into your own wonderful well of creativity and connecting with the higher consciousness. Greatest stones are connected with all the elements. So that one's connected to the ground beneath your feet, the surging ocean, and the stretched out sky, and the stars above. Labradorite conveys courage and mysticism. This stone has long been synonymous with the ideas of art and magic. It's for those who want to embrace the mysteries of the universe, all while making sense of their own space. So, that's all my stones. Let's get back to the blog. And I have some other stuff I'll read too about the new moon itself. And I've read this on the last one, but I'm going to go over it again because we had some difficulties there. I have another light. There we go. Okay, so the moon influences the subconscious mind and brings the contents of the subconscious to the surface, awareness, mind. So a person that is self-aware on the spiritual growth path will seek to know themselves more deeply by studying the contents of their own subconscious. If you pay attention to the feelings that you are having during the full moon and the dark moon cycle, it is generally the subconscious fears or emotions conflicts rising up. Sorry. Emotional conflicts rising up. Gives us the opportunity to look at our fears, pain, and hidden weaknesses in order to clear and connect that part of our mind into the spiritual light. And I was kind of explaining that basically, like, on new moon and full moon and stuff like that, there's a lot of people that use black magic and, you know, have ill intentions. So it's good that we all set our intentions in a high vibrational manner so that we can counteract that negativity that others are pulling from the dark side of the moon, which is the new moon. Hold on. Sorry, my nose is kind of running. New moon, the dark side is faced to the earth. The dark forces on the planet intensify with extreme density of gravitational energy. During the new moon phase is when the most pressure, sorry, I can't even read my own writing, between the gravity force and the lunar force and the magnetic field anomalies that occur of the earth and the moon. These phases are days that are conducive for black magic, like I was saying, or negative intentions. That is why it is important to set our intentions full of love and light to counteract those of dark forces. Yeah. Okay. And then I'll go over the next phase, just so y'all know, like, how, or we'll go over the other magic. That's what we'll do. So, we have our intentions written down. We have our crystals. We have our sage clearing the space. We've called on our higher self and our guardians and the Most High God and the Holy Mother and made our intentions clear to them. So, also, I like to use symbols. So, as part of magic, you can use different symbols to represent things that you want to manifest. What I'm going to do is use the symbol of Aquarius, because the new moon is in Aquarius. So that's an Aquarius. I'm also going to use, Aquarius is an air sign, so I'm going to use the air symbol, which is like that. And then I'm a Scorpio, so I'm going to use Scorpio just to give me and my sign a boost. Which is the third one there. What was the other one? Oh, well, Scorpio is a water sign, so I'm just going to use water. I know it's a certain triangle. I just can't remember which one it is. Let me look it up. I think I have it here. No, I don't. Okay, we're going to make up water. It really doesn't matter because it's all about what you are, your intentions are behind it. So there we go, some waves. It's something like that. I know there's different ones. There's a triangle one and a waves. Okay, so those are our symbols we're going to be harnessing. Oh, this is the artwork I made for my blog. I use Midjourney to make AI, artificial intelligence artwork, you know. It's really fun. Really fun. Oh, I have something about the Aquarius. Let me read that. Where do we go? Oh. Okay, so the new moon in Aquarius is arriving just after Mercury retrograde. So it presents an ideal time to jump into exciting new projects. Unleash our outlandish desires and ideas and embrace our unique individuality, because it's in progressive Aquarius. It's also here to help break down self-imposed limitations and encourage you to be proactive in your passions and rebel against traditions. Sorry. Traditional approaches that might be outdated. The intellectual air sign is a powerful teacher of teamwork, camaraderie, and humanitarianism. That said, connecting with others and seeing the bigger picture are key themes under this new moon. It's a fixed air sign, so there's so themes of communication, connection, humanitarianism, advanced technology, and shift changes will be prevalent. And I know that our timeline has shifted recently. I think at least in December. So I guess we're gonna have another shift, which is all good. It's shifting to the higher vibration, so it's good. Will help many of us bring ideas to fruition that can change the course of our lives for years to come. So that's what I'm hoping. With my intentions to overcome my fears and start my podcast, to develop and execute messages to raise the collective consciousness of the planet. And then the easy one is just to plan and throw my son an exciting and memorable 6th birthday party. And then I have my symbols, I have my crystals, I have my sage clearing. I did the call upon the highest of highs to holiest of holies. So now, you're basically going to want to meditate on all of this. I'm going to light my candle, which is, shut myself down here, is yellow, and I'll read what, there's different, all the different colors of candles mean different things. Okay. Really? There we go. Oh. Okay, I have another one. Don't panic. Let's try this one. It's a plasma lighter, so There we go. This thing is cool, look. Come on. There we go. Kind of. And in this little thing I keep my candle in, I have soil. So I have fire and I have earth elements. If it'll light, I'll have fire. Okay, there we go. My beeswax candle. Alright. And then I'd say my mantra. Let me get that. And all this information is in my blog on my Facebook. Facebook.com/trutthattravels. I posted today, and it just in the comments are all the pictures of the different symbols of magic that you can use, the different colors of candles, explaining each one. We can go over them, and then all the crystals that I mentioned are all listed on there with their powers as well. So, like I said, I have yellow. I guess it could be considered gold. It's beeswax, yeah. So, gold is wealth, success, status, generous, living, wisdom, charisma, and optimistic. So, I'll go over the other colors of candles that you can use for your moon magic. Green is a calm, soothing reassurance, peaceful health, growth, life, healing, and money. Blue is credible, reliable, professional, trust, strength, peace, confidence, and integrity. Purple is curative, protective, thoughtful, wise, imaginative, royal, luxury, and dignity. Yellow is enlightening, abundance, caution, clarity, warmth, optimism, cheerful, and friendly. Orange is energizing, desire, warmth, cheerful, and confident. Red is demanding, passionate, exciting. And demanding, it doesn't mean like in a bad way. It means like you get your point across, basically. Youthful, danger, daring, and danger, you know, I'm not sure. I don't have ever any ill intentions when I do magic, so I don't know. And urgency. So if you need something to manifest quickly, you could use red. Gray is balance, neutral, calm, stability, security, strong character, authority, and maturity. Black is sophistication, power, formality, and mystery. White is freshness, hope, goodness, light, purity, cleanliness, simplicity, and coolness. Pink is romance, compassion, faithfulness, beauty, love, and sensitivity. And then gold we went over. That's what I'm using. And then brown is stable, reliable, approachable, genuine, and organic. So those are the different candles and colors that coordinate with them. And yeah, the mantra. So, this is my personal, I mean, you can look up new moon rituals or spells or mantras and find your own. This is just one that I resonate with. So it says, I am restored by sacred cosmic vibration. I am divinely protected. I relinquish the weight of that which no longer serves me. My spirit is awake. My path is revealed. I am open to receive. So that is how you set your intentions for the new moon. I also have stickers. I like to make things pretty, so I have some stickers I was going to add to mine. And then I take mine and I fold it up and I put it with my crystals. And I don't know what that was. And I'll meditate on it throughout the cycle. I'll go over the different phases of the moon and what you should do as you manifest to the full moon. So I'm going to use focus on God. Sticker. With God, all things are possible. I'm going to use Child of God, because we are promised all the riches of the kingdom because we are sons and daughters of the Most High God. So that's always good to remember. And let's see. How about trust in Him? Because God gave me this ministry. He told me a year ago, over a year ago, probably like a year and a half now. When I made some discoveries about Yahweh of the Old Testament not being our true God and being basically the devil, and wanting human sacrifice and all these. I don't really want to go into all that, but when I made those discoveries, I was told that I would have a ministry, and that I would speak my truth and tell people, basically free people from their Yahweh matrix. And that's what I plan to do. So pray more, worry less. I gotta definitely do that. Just put that one on there. Created for a time like this, for sure. Because I know that I'm supposed to embrace this truth and wake people up, and you are enough. I like that one because I don't feel like, I've hesitated and waited this long, and I just need to step into it and get it done, because I feel like I've failed my life purpose. I've failed God. But I'm going to finally start my podcast with this new moon. This new moon energy is going to bring forth my podcast and my ministry that He promised me, or that He told me to do. Okay, I think that's all my notes on the new moon. So let me go over. My blog has different the different phases that the moon goes through and what you should do as the cycle continues. Okay, so the crescent moon will be next. So like I said before, we're planting the seeds today. With the new moon, you're planting your seeds or making your intentions clear. On the crescent moon, you're going to begin to grow. So meditate on your intentions. Let your mind, body, and soul feel the energy and the emotions that those intentions would bring forth upon manifesting. Breathe that energy throughout your body when you meditate. Just focus on that, basically what that outcome will feel like. And then the first quarter moon, you're going to begin to sprout leaves. So basically you're going to hold your vision and take action. Make an intelligent, emotional, and emotion is energy in motion. Emotional move towards your intentions, or in other words, just take the first step. You have to show the universe that, you're serious, and by taking the first step, you're stepping into those intentions, and then the universe will align those intentions with your next step. Gibbous moon, the plant starts to bud, so exalt your will, show effort and growth, surrender and trust that your inner Christ, your angels, your teachers, your creator will steer you along the appropriate path to align you with your intentions. And then the full moon, the flowers begin to bloom. So assess your current situation by journaling your thoughts and emotions. Find clarity. If you feel like you're making progress in manifesting your intentions, take the next step in faith. If not, then you just need to accept that Maybe it wasn't the best time for these intentions to manifest in your life. Because God will always come in perfect timing. And release them and correct them. So if your intentions aren't flowing and don't feel right at the time, then you just need to maybe make some adjustments in your intentions and move on. Try again next time. So then the disseminating moon is the plant bears fruit. So celebrate and harvest the benefits of your intentions. Of your manifestation. Show gratitude, be thankful, honor and worship the kingdom of God that dwells inside of you, that you may inherit the riches promised to you as sons and daughters of God. So when you start to see your ideas come to fruition, you want to definitely praise, give thanks, honor. I'm always in a state of gratitude because, God is so good. He's done so many things in my life recently, aligned me with the right people, shown me certain powers. It's been really a whirlwind in a good way. Third quarter moon, share the fruit. So now that you are reaping the crops of abundance in your life, give back to the body of Christ. Especially if there's overflow, then pour into something or someone. This doesn't have to be physical or monetary. It can be as simple as sharing your testimony with an online community and showing support to someone going through a similar situation. So I'm in several online communities, spiritual, like Cub Cougar. I don't know if y'all know Jacob Cougar is my mentor. I'm in the Mythos group. Also Truth Seeker. I'm on his private Facebook, Patreon, all that. Joshua Brandon with Sons of God Ministries. All these people, I can definitely give back to those communities and share revelations or share testimony of my life, and hopefully somebody will connect. Which here lately it seems like I have a connection with everybody I run into, some kind of synchronicity, which is amazing. I feel like I've met a lot of my soul family in these communities, because I don't feel accepted with my family, honestly. And my friends don't understand me much anymore, so it's good to have that community and support. And so, I want to definitely have that as this podcast hopefully grows, so that people feel the same way I did, a welcoming, sense of support and love in a community online, if they're not getting it in their physical, reality, day-to-day, face-to-face. So then the balsamic moon is the last phase for the next moon cycle. So the fruit produces seeds for the next growth cycle. So reflect and rest, knowing that you have planted a seed for not only you and your growth, but into others as well. Show gratitude to your higher consciousness, your angels of protection, Brother Jesus and Father God and Mother Holy Spirit. Meditate on your abundance and what you were able to achieve and what you would still like to manifest. Restore your energy so you can create more moon magic with the upcoming moon cycle. Okay. And then I have a little note here that you can set up an altar or just a beautiful calming space to perform your moon magic. I like to do it outside because obviously I like to be under the moon. It just makes sense to me. And I have this little space by my tree that I just like. I have plants and I have, just a little calming space out here. I meditate, I do my yoga, stuff like that. So, okay, use sage, which I did to clear the space. You can use sage candles, incense, crystals, cards, charms, symbols, spells, to amplify your magic. Just always be careful and understand your intentions behind these tools. I would recommend not using things specifically designed for black magic, even if your intentions are pure. So, symbols and things. And be creative. Have fun. Enjoy the process and be magical. And remember, nothing in this world is common. Everything is magic. Literally, everything is magical. And that's it. That's the blog. We did the... Here's my art again, in case y'all didn't see. I like to do this Midjourney AI artwork. So I made a crystal ball with the moon and trees and cool stuff. I think it turned out really cool. But yeah, so that was it. I did my crystals. We went over that. We went over the candles. Mantra. Oh, okay. So cards. I didn't do the cards. I have 2 sets of cards here that my friend Missy gifted me for Christmas. Crush Your Goals and prayer cards. So I'm going to go ahead and pull 3 of each and go over. And I'll set those with my intentions, with my symbols, which I did Aquarius. I did, it's an air sign, so I did air. I did Scorpio, and I did water for the Scorpio, because that's my sign. And then I have some stickers on there that just trust God and child of God, pray more, worry less, you are enough. Just all that stuff. So I want to call on the highest of highest and the holiest of holies, God's highest self, to oversee this reading. May it bring forth love, clarity, guidance, and insight and healing, blessings, direction, and a closer relationship with God for all involved. And I want to call on my highest self, my angels, teachers, guides, for the highest, greatest good to assist this reading. And we're going to pick 3 of these. Drop my bag. Okay. 1, 2. I'm going to pick the top one too. Felt led to take from the top. Okay. So here we go. Determination and hard work are as important as talent. Don't let anyone discourage you. Yes, rejection and criticism hurt. Get used to it. I think that's very appropriate for starting a podcast. Because I know there's going to be haters. In case y'all missed my intentions, here's overcome my fears. Start my podcast, okay? Develop, execute messages to raise the collective consciousness of the planet. And then I made an easy one, was to plan my son's 6th birthday, make it exciting and memorable for him. So, that's a good, good crush your goals. Don't let anyone discourage you. That's very appropriate. Okay, here's another. This is my daily mantra, sometimes minute by minute mantra, which is love yourself. Learn to love yourself and stay in this moment. This moment right here is where your power is. So, that's appropriate. That's a good one. Start before you're ready. Don't prepare. Begin. Okay, that's ironic because I started this live earlier before I was ready and I had to stop and do it again. So, don't prepare, just begin. Well, I tried that and I wasn't prepared, so I had to begin again. But that's funny. God is funny, you know. I swear, he has a sense of humor. Okay, so here's the prayer cards. Again, we're going to call on the highest of highest and the holiest of holies. And God's highest self to oversee this reading. May it bring forth love, clarity, guidance, insight, healing, blessings, direction, and a closer relationship with God for all involved. I call on my highest self, my angels, teachers, guides for the highest, greatest good to assist this reading. And we're going to pick 3 cards again. These are the prayer cards. Let's see what we get. I'm going to pull from the middle of the twice in the top again. Okay. And you don't have to have all of this stuff when you do your new moon rituals. You could just have your intentions written down. You really don't have to have crystals or... I mean, it's good to clear the air with the sage or a candle or incense or something. But, you know, as long as your intentions are clear to, you know, write down and recite when you meditate on it throughout the cycle, then it's really all you need. Okay. Live in harmony with one another. Be sympathetic. Love as brothers. Be compassionate and humble. Okay, that's good. So definitely want to be those things to my listeners. I want to show sympathy and show compassion. It's a big deal for me because of what I went through and then what the experience was finding the communities I have now with Cub Cooker and the Mythos family. It's like really, I do stay away from black magic. This is all good stuff. Oh, you love Midjourney. I love Midjourney. Other Christians say no to spirituality. Christianity is spirituality. Yeah, Christianity, I mean, I am a Christian, but I wouldn't say Christianity is spirituality. I'd say it can lead to spirituality. But it's a lot of dogma and doctrine, and it's false. A lot of it. The next prayer card is, my presence will go with you, and I will give you rest. That's good. That reminds me of, what is that verse? My yoke is easy. My burdens are light, or something. Let us love one another, for love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Yes, love. That is the only commandment that actually Jesus taught. Because the stony commandments of the Old Testament were not taught by Jesus. He basically just said, love God and love your neighbor as yourself. And all the other commandments you will follow. So, we don't have to worry about those. I don't believe they were given by our true God. I believe they were given by Yahweh in the Old Testament, and I don't believe that was our Creator. There's actually 2 stories of creation in Genesis. So if you don't know, look into that. But definitely the God of the Old Testament was the God of this world. Satan. In my opinion. So, now that I have all my new moon magic ritual stuff, I just fold it and keep it with my crystals. I have a little bag and I put everything in. And each new moon cycle, you get it out, you read over it, you meditate on it, and you manifest. And like I said, if those things don't seem to be coming to fruition and you've actually made the first step, second step, and things just aren't working out, and then correct it, set a new intention basically along the same lines. Maybe it's not quite, like what you wanted, but it's on the right path. And then try again next cycle, because you're planting seeds no matter what. And a seed is going to eventually bloom. It's just going to take time. So everything comes in perfect timing as long as you're aligned with the Creator. So those are my tips to manifesting in the new moon cycle. And I think we're done here. So, I hope y'all learned something new and enjoyed. And like I said, this was the first episode of my podcast. This is what I want to manifest this new moon cycle. So, I just decided to take that first step with the new moon. I know it's a little bit early, but you're supposed to just set your intentions, but I did like 2 steps in one. But yeah, I'm excited. So y'all look out for me, Truth That Travels with Honeybee. And hopefully I'll be doing this like at least 2 to 3 times a week. I would say probably every Saturday for sure. Maybe Mondays, because I get off pretty early, and possibly Fridays. Or maybe Wednesdays or something. But anyways, I appreciate y'all. And y'all take care and have a good night.